Can't really say who I am. Just a name, a voice from the void.
Excuse me, are you recording?
English speaking, Whitey Springs. No great pretense, you know what I'm saying?
Christian national education didn't really grab me, but once I turned 18 and friends of mine said, no, come play in our band, I just found it. I just loved that noise, the loudness, the volume. It was fantastic.
Fridays and Saturdays and springs, except because it feels so hip in this country.
I wasn't holding a knife to him and saying, oh, shit, we've got to write songs that are meaningful in South Africa. Those songs came out. Those lyrics happened.
Just was something that had to be done, you know. Somebody had to sing about our reality. It's always been my dream to get an anti-government song #1 without them realizing actually what it was about.
Maar wie is Bernoldus Niemand nou eintlik?
Nee, die volk weet.
Nobody really knew who this guy was, and the name Niemand, of course, means nobody.
Hou my vas korporaal, ek se kind, skoon verdwaal, gaan ek weer my Cherry sien, as ek van die trein af klim.
I mean, why did he sing in Afrikaans, for God's sake? I mean, that was the currency of the apartheid regime.
At that time, there was just no Afrikaans protest music. It didn't exist.
Well, I don't know. I was the right person to do it, maybe. Maybe I wasn't. But nobody else did it.
Shoo, and it blew my mind. It was way, way ahead of its time.
It was basically Hou My Vas Korporaal that did it for me. That was just one song that came through so clearly.
Only later on did one really understand how important it was, you know, when the whole Voëlvry thing happened.
He triggered it. A Roinak from Springs actually triggered it.
Because I was still going to be world famous with Cherry Faced Lurchers.
Felt like the revolution we could dance to. It was such a good tour.
The songs are about jolling. That's my shirt and I want it back. Do the lurch, baby. Will we ever see Van again? Toasted takeaway.
But it was serious times. People were writing serious songs.
Long have we all waited. Many times have we seen in the eyes of the neighbors, in the eyes of the laborers, a feeling that leaves none to guess who's been what for who and when, for less and who's been left out there with dust on his dead feet, shut down in the street, baby.
James was more like a prophet, just like Steve Biko saying, I write what I like. That was James also.
He had a kind of concern with the corruption of the human soul, the ways in which we could become monstrous.
Personally, I think that Shot Down is the best rock song ever by a South African musician.
As a songwriter, James was our South African Bob Dylan.
Looked at his life gathered in his hands, the swords all to the sweat of some other man, that one who got shot down in the street.
We started out as a garage band, just playing kind of rock and roll. But there was other stuff I was writing.
Hey, Moses, you back with us now? Who's gonna say it's from the sacred cows? Hey, Moses, I think you're the best. Just don't turn up.
I just love South African culture because I find it so fascinating and incredibly beautiful most of the time.
We'll find that misty mountain, and we will see there the things we see.
Once we start loving ourselves, then we can start loving our culture.
Hope for tomorrow.
He made us feel like we belonged here.
That's an original, and the originals will survive forever. Can't really say who I am. Just a name, a voice from the void.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your lives. Cheers.